Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of the Velvet Lounge Life, and it is a gardening edition, and you are looking at our gladiolus. Here are more gladiolas that have not opened yet, and yes, those are leaves on the ground. And although it's not officially fall here yet, trees are starting to change colors. This oak tree went from bright orange to bright yellow to now losing its leaves all within about a week. So, wow, nature is wild, and Mother Nature is taking vengeance on us, so please take care of the land, people. And our giant hosta, and these are the fronds from lily plants. So soon we'll see, within like maybe a month, all of this will be totally dead and ghostly looking, to the point that it actually makes a pretty good Halloween decoration. So right after Halloween, we cut all of this right down to the ground, and then it comes back every single year. Here are more gladiolas. I'm not going to show you all the gladiolas. They're coming out all over the place. But honestly, I am ready for fall. I'm ready for fall cleanup. I'm ready for the leaves to continue to fall. Like, I just saw a few falling over there. Remember that amaryllis plant that I told you for years? I let it grow and regrow in our house. And it comes out usually around November-ish. December-ish, and when I brought it outside, it was just, you guys remember, watch that previous video, it was just a tiny bud. I hope I remember to attach that video to this one up in your upper right hand corner, or maybe it's the left, I don't know, so you could see it. And look at it now. I never thought this was going to like rejuvenate and continue growing, and it's amazing. So nature is awesome. And guess what tree has fruit on it? The fruit is starting to come out on this dogwood tree. It's all over the place. Some is ripe, some isn't ripe. Some's like in the middle of trying to get ripe. But let me see. They're not soft enough yet. But I'll pull this one off so you can see what it looks like up close and personal. But this is basically, actually show you this one, what it looks like. You could tell when they're ready for consumption by how soft they are. These are definitely not ready yet. You can see several have fallen to the ground. And what'll happen is, hopefully your neighborhood friendly animals will harvest them, rabbits will nibble and poop out the seed, and new trees will grow somewhere. But as far as like humans eating these, humans can eat these, but not yet. They need to get bigger and softer. So in here, I still had basil growing, which I cut off basil every single day. And I've been doing that almost, I'm going to say, for 2.5, 3 weeks. And as I showed you guys in a previous video, if you simply pinch off the top part, like this right here, and that's how much you're pinching off, then what will happen is regrowth. Also, my eyes do not beseech me. There are little buds of potato plants coming out. I actually had some tiny potatoes, and I decided to put in some I purchased from the grocery store. I put them in the pantry and let them get those little nibs or nubs on them. And I decided to try to see if I can actually grow a potato from them, and look at that. That is exactly what's happening. Okay, will they grow to fruition? I have no idea, but we'll find out. I added some more Swiss chard, as well as this is arugula. that's growing in here. So I have 4 plants going in here. And something I will say about the potatoes is it is best to grow the potatoes in a bucket, like a tall bucket. I'm growing this in, and I thought these bins were like 6 inches, but I only have 8 inches of soil in them, and they're about 10 inches, a little, or close to 10 inches deep. But I don't know if that's deep enough for potato growth. I have no idea. But we're going to find out. You know me, experimenting this season to see exactly what I'm going to do next season. Yum. Basil. And over here, it's so abundant, it's like filling the screen. I have more Swiss chard. This is a Swiss chard that you guys have seen. I see how I cut all these plants down. I cut all of them down. I harvested at least 90% of this, maybe even more than maybe 95%. And look at how it's grown back just over maybe a little over a week. All of this just about, except for maybe 5% of it is new growth. Awesome. So Swiss chard, you know, people are putting a lot of, I don't know, je ne sais quoi on, you know, other greens. But I think that Swiss chard is really superior to any other green. The next in line for me would be mustard greens, then collard greens. You know, all the other greens would come after that. So if I had a preference for order of what I would grow and what grows abundantly, easily, and you can crowd grow it as well, Swiss chard is definitely number 1 on my list. And then there's so many buds for the new, oh, I have to watch my dog because I was like, is she trying to like eat something? But she's not. For the Scotch bonnet peppers, so many. Like, I pick these also almost every single day, and I've been drying them so that I can use them in the winter. So I'm drying, preserving them, and to dry them, you simply cut them up, lay them out to dry flat, and then after they've dried, and it's an air dry, so you don't do anything special. You can use a dehydrator if you want to. Then you simply put them in a jar. Remember, Scotch bonnets are very hot, so it's like a complement to the food. And these are, you guys, what on earth is going on with these baby bell peppers? I was sure at least a month ago that these were a done deal. And as you can see, and I've had fully grown ones that I've pulled off twice over the last couple of weeks. But yeah, these bushes, and look at all the flowers, like those are all going to be brand new baby bells. They keep growing. You know I'm not complaining. Super happy. So I have some here.